Wendy Williams has been pretty merciful when dealing with Sharina Hudson's audacity, but she definitely knows when enough is enough. The former TV host has recently come forward and accused Sharina of stealing from her. Well, we all know that Sharina not only took Wendy's husband Kevin Hunter, but also surrounded herself with luxury using Wendy's bank account. But apparently, this is not the end of her greed. Wendy revealed how exactly Sharina expected to mooch off her in the future. Hi everyone, and welcome back to CELEB Live channel. We keep our eyes on the most discussed events in show business and always bring you the hottest update. If we know Wendy Williams as the ultimate queen of gossip, then Sharina Hudson should be crowned as a queen of plotting because she came up with another plan to lay her hands on Wendy's millions. But Wendy outsmarted this pancake lady and publicly revealed her plot, leaving Sharina zero chances for success. Well, if we were you, we would surely watch this video until the end because this juice is real. We've all been waiting for Wendy Williams' big comeback, and it seems like she's ready to take her place on the purple throne of gossip. And the first person to be exposed is Day. Of course, her ex-wife's longtime mistress, Sharina Hudson. Wendy has finally decided to demonstrate this girl who is in charge and exposed Sharina's plans to extort cash from her. Despite Sharina's attempt to reconcile and offer her apologies, Wendy is not going to fall for her lies because she knows exactly what Sharina aims for. The former TV host already made several disparaging remarks about her ex's mistress, calling the girl less than smart and a wannabe model. Wendy knew about Kevin and Sharina's affair for a long time, but for her own reasons, never talked about it. But when the private investigator she had hired to spy on them brought Wendy the photos of Sharina with a baby bump, she immediately filed for divorce. She shaded Sharina in most of her interviews ever since, calling her backwoods Barbie, who worked as a cocktail girl and made herself available to her husband. And knowing Sharina's role in ruining Wendy's life, career, and marriage, we can say that these remarks weren't insulting at all. Because not only Sharina has been sleeping with a married man for 15 years, but she also had the nerve to surround herself with expensive things funded by her lover's wife, aka Wendy. And boy, this girl has a thing for luxury, but she doesn't want to dirty her hand with labor. Wendy herself accused Sharina of squandering her hard-earned money on designer bags, sports cars, and numerous business ideas. The mistress has even got a house, which Kevin Hunter paid for with Wendy's money. No wonder the former TV host was so relieved to get rid of these couple of leeches. After all, she was working hard to provide for 3 babies: her son, Kevin Gier, her ex-husband, and his audacious mistress. And apparently, Sharina was convinced that this is the way her life should be. While Wendy was working hard to keep the rating of the TV show, Sharina was sipping cocktails on the beach and getting more Chanel bags from Kevin. Well, this is already quite an insulting attitude, which says a lot about this girl and her real intentions. But no matter how well you hide, karma will always find you. When Wendy found out that Sharina is pregnant with Kevin's baby, she handed him the divorce papers. On top of that, she fired him from her TV show. We don't know in what kind of fantasy world Kevin himself was living, but he was quite frustrated by all these decisions. In his interview with the West Side Gazette, Kevin stated, "I got fired from management, served divorce papers, and also fired from the show all in the same day." This could have been a wonderful lesson for Kevin and Sharina, but unfortunately, Wendy continued sponsoring their lifestyle, even after the divorce. So, Sharina was totally okay with everything going on in her life. She still didn't have to work, and Kevin received monthly checks from Wendy and kept showering his mistress with gifts. Little did they expect that karma was ready to strike again. And feels like this blow was a hard one. Having not found his usual check, Kevin alarmed the press, stating that he largely depended on these payments and was basically broke without his ex-wife's financial support. But since it wasn't Wendy's decision to cut him off because her funds were frozen by the bank, Kevin quickly took things to court. He filed a petition to resume alimony payments with the following words: "The fact that I am unable to sustain my life and pay my bills in order is extremely emergent to me. I cannot pay my bills and sustain my day-to-day living." Well, maybe if Kevin was living alone, he could have shut up at this point, licked his wounds, and come back to work as all normal people do. But having a snake like Sharina Hudson by his side, who was always ready to hiss something into his ear, he decided to continue fighting for Wendy's riches. They changed the strategy and went from begging to self-confident threatening. According to a new legend, Kevin is now the mastermind behind the entire Wendy Williams TV show, or as he called himself, the king behind the purple chair. We don't know what he tried to achieve with this statement, but the only thing he got is public contempt. Look what our subscribers wrote about him. It's not Wendy's problem that Kevin Hunter has a greedy girlfriend, and he didn't spend his money wisely. And here's another opinion. Be the king for Sharina and make her successful on TV. And by the way, thank you for your comments. We read everything and want to hear more thoughts about these gold diggers. But it's not only fans who noticed that Sharina is the mastermind behind this leeching. Kevin's sister, Kimberly Hunter, shared her first impressions of Sharina back when she wasn't swimming in Wendy's cash and worked several jobs to make the ends meet. According to Kimberline, Sharina looked like a skinny girl, was wearing glasses, and came back to her apartment late at night after her shifts. So far from the lavish and careless lifestyle she's demonstrating now. No wonder she hangs on to Kevin and forces him to say ridiculous things about the purple chair of power. But it's ironic how Kevin calls himself the king of the entire show, but can't find enough balls to get a decent job and give Sharina that luxury life she has always been dreaming of, using his brains and influence. Well, apparently, the real situation is quite different from his fantasies, and in fact, they both are nothing more than a pair of scavengers looking for a donation. And if Kevin and Sharina don't see any other prospects of earning money the honest way, Wendy's fans got a few advice for them. They suggest that the couple sells everything they bought with Wendy's money and get some cash to pay their utility bills. One person wrote, "Time for garage sale from Sharina's and Kevin's closet." And another fan commented, "Sell the cars, bags, shoes, etc. Sell your home. The money should last the rest of the year." And some people leave messages for Wendy and hope that she will see them. Wendy better keep ignoring both of them for real. Enough is enough. It is time for Wendy to move forward without worrying about them or paying them. But it feels hard to ignore them anymore because, with every statement, their demands are getting more and more hilarious. What other lies will they conjure up? We guess that we just wait and see. At least, we are happy that Wendy decided not to put up with their audacity anymore and is planning to expose all their plots. What do you think she has on them? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We are eager to know what you're thinking. And as always, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We'll be back very soon with the updates on this drama.